Hello and welcome back to Princess Evangile. But it has nothing to do with the vote. Circumstances changed, that is all. Of course, she was still as abrasive as ever. And so, in the end, I safely avoided expulsion. Cheers. Okay, we're drinking. We'd all gathered in a White Lily Society room to celebrate our victory. And the table was covered in drinks and sweets that we'd brought from the school store. Oh man, I am so glad. For a minute there I wasn't sure what was going to happen. Seriously? That vote was our last ray of hope. It's such a weird result. Rise, are you still feeling mad about Mitsuki? Yes. Well, don't worry, it turned out alright in the end. For now, eat, sing, be merry. You are right. But we are neither singing nor making merry. It's just an expression. Jeez, what's wrong with you? Rai-sama, Mitsuki-sama is a central figure of the Red Rose Society. Oh, we're really going to talk about this, huh? I simply feel that it's difficult to enjoy food and drink if something is bothering you. Well, I suppose that's true. So what's your opinion on it? It is possible that Mitsuki-sama was simply acting in the best interests of the Red Rose Society. That is true, but I simply can't accept her way of doing things. Mitsuki-san has always been a fairer person than that. For her to do something like that, I recognise that I reacted emotionally too, but... A sad smile appeared on Rai-san's features. She used to be my best friend, so... I believe Mitsuki-san would only do something like that if someone else had put her up to it. But who? By Marika, of course. Her title is chef de corps, after all. Ah, right. But Marika-sama is always so impartial, and she's even popular among those of us in intermediary course. She's truly transcendent. Yes, I am aware of that, but... She couldn't accept it. Huh? Transcendent? Then what am I? Well, you're known as... Well, Bella Pine's older sister. Knew it! Personally, I think you're every bit as beautiful as Marika-san. Oh, nice one. Happy to hear it. Vidya Pokin as a reward. As she spoke, she picked up one of the rod-like chocolate treats and held it towards my mouth. What are you doing, sister? A hand reached out from beside her, and the Pokin disappeared into Ritsuko's mouth instead. Well, I suppose that's enough talk of Mitsuki-san for now. Rai-san smiled again, and the atmosphere in the room relaxed. She must be extra sensitive to it, because they were such good friends. Let's have another toast. I believe I will take my leave. Huh? Why? I am the leader of the Red Rose Society, and while I was in agreement with you on this matter, that was then. It would reflect poorly on my position should I celebrate his remaining at the school. You really are a stickler. We're the only ones here. Even if there are no eyes watching... Never mind, excuse me. Oh, I guess I better go too, eh? Excuse me. Konomi-chan, her cheeks stuffed with candy, darted her eyes around the room before running off. I'm assuming that's probably... Nope, a little bit more of this chapter, okay. I envy Riku-sama. Huh? Why? No, it's nothing. Even if there are no eyes watching. Wonder if she's talking about Tammy-san. No, I think she was going to say God is watching. Huh. Oh, for heaven's sake, she isn't even a Christian. Anyway, you were cool back there. Ayaka-san poked at my cheek. Never heard anyone at Venice say way cool before. Why is that the part you react to? I was impressed as well. I was very proud of you, Misaya-san. It's nothing. You really moved fast. It was Yardan all around, but none of them reacted in time. I was the closest one there. Look at you being all humble. Even Ruku's father was impressed with you, remember? Despite being mentioned in the conversation, Ryuko-san continued staring out into space. What's wrong? She hasn't said a word this whole time. Her face is bright red. You don't think there was alcohol mixed in with the drinks? The school would never sell something like that. Ryuko-san, are you not feeling well? Ah, eh? She finally looked towards us. Such a delayed reaction was definitely strange. You were staring out into space, and your face was bright red. I thought you might have a fever. Ah, no, I'm fine. I was merely thinking about what happened before. Oh, I get it. Ryuko-san placed a hand on her cheek and sighed. Must have been scary, having him advance on you like that. Well... Just a minute. Go into the bathroom. I believe that I finally understand what love is. Huh? 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 Love? You mean... I get it. Seems another rival has appeared. Rival? Who are you talking about? Oh, don't play dumb with me. We're the only ones here right now. God is... Oh, please. Well, never mind. I think Masako has a thing for older girls anyway. I disagree. He likes girls his own age that he knew from childhood best. Best? Well, you seem very certain. It's true that he might have known him the longest, but that's no bargain sale. Bargain sale? My friendship with Masako is... Well, what is it? What kind of relationship is childhood friends, anyway? They knew each other when they were children and they were friends? It's not that difficult. But, well, it means you played doctor together and things like that. You did? Really? Now, the problem is, whenever I hear the term playing doctor, I just get reminded of the fantastic Buffy quote, which is where Willow mentions that she and Xander played doctor when they were younger. They all just look at her and Xander's comment, not really. She used to get a load of medical dictionaries and diagnose me with stuff. Never had the heart to tell her she was doing it wrong. I love that quote. Because I'll be honest, I have no idea what playing doctor even means. I'm assuming it's something that's at least a little bit kind of slightly sexual. You know, in that kind of kid way that some people seem to develop early, but yeah, no idea what it means. And please, you don't have to explain this one in the comment section. I'm perfectly content not knowing. Sorry, I'm lying. Most we did was take baths together back when we were so young that it didn't matter. That's still very impressive. I'm the one who brought him to Venice's. So what? What do you mean, so what? Well, it means that Masao-san is the most indebted to me. He's closest to me as well, don't you think? I don't know. I must say, I have received the permission of both my parents. Permission? Now, Ryuko-san, you don't intend to... Perhaps I do. Oh boy. I'm back! Huh? For some reason, the atmosphere felt heavy. What happened? Did you all have a fight? It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. I wasn't even here! Yes, it's because you weren't here that the conversation took this turn. I couldn't help but think that they were all acting, well, pretty unreasonable. Oh dear, oh dear. The end of chapter 10. Can't we all just be friends? Summer memories. Chapter 1. Okay. But, no, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Yep. Why is this constant insistence that men and women cannot be friends without them wanting to have sex? It's not something I've ever understood as a, cultural obsession. Let's face it, there's an entire film based on it. Come in! There's probably a whole bucket load of them based on it. Salutations! Hello. Hey, what are you two doing together? Ryuko-san baked bread for us. Would you like to have tea in the rose garden? Sure, now? Yes. Okay, wait a minute, I'll turn off the AC. You've turned on your air conditioning already? Yeah, it's hot, don't you think? Not really. Are you hot, Rice-san? Not especially. I think it's pleasantly warm. Really? I feel like I'm sweating a bit. I grabbed my shirt collar and fanned some air in. I had stayed in long sleeves when everyone else changed over, but I had a short-sleeved shirt prepared right after. Turns out I needed it. Oh, that's right. I think men and women have different temperatures where they feel comfortable. Really? Yeah, offices and such, women tend to get cold more easily when the AC's running. Ah, does that really happen? I've never heard that before. I suppose that could be cause of some trouble if we integrate. Not sure it would cause trouble, it's just something to keep in mind. I look forward to that sort of chemical reaction. What will happen when men and women meet? Lost the ability to speak English there. When men and women meet, huh? Love? Ah. Rice-san's face went curiously red at Chio's words. Chio seemed embarrassed by our comment too. What a strange reaction. Is love really that strange? No, not at all. It isn't strange in the slightest. Yeah. I see. They shook their heads vehemently. That too was a bizarre reaction. Then they exchanged a silent glance. On the day of our victory celebration, I'd been surprised to see everyone fighting. Was that still going on, maybe? Oh, it's definitely hot outside. I placed my hand on my forehead and looked up at the sky. Despite it being the rainy season, the sky was a deep blue, with only a few small clouds floating off in the distance. Too bad you can't go in the pool with us. Pool? We start swimming in the gym tomorrow. Oh. Sounds nice, wish you could go in. So you can look at the girls in swimsuits? Well, that too. Of course I would be having class separate from the others. There was no way they'd let me in the pool with them. I see. I feel rather sad about it as well. Right, San? You can't swim? No, it's not that. It's just... the pool water will be chilly, right? I see. Salutations. It's just finished baking. It smells heavenly. It really does. There was a basket on the table, filled with baguettes and ball-shaped loaves of bread. Goo! Goo! Pantabel was going nuts. Pantabel still loves his bread, I see. Yes, he's especially fond of freshly baked baguettes, just as I am. Goo! Ryuko-san stroked Pantabel's narrow forehead with a gentle hand. The marmalade looks good too. Konomi-chan's eyes glistened as she caught sight of small pots on the table. The marmalade is homemade as well. Help yourself. Okay. Masaya-san, do you like marmalade? I'm not very picky. I kind of like everything. Then, please enjoy this marmalade. It's filled with my passion. Passion? Ayaka-sama isn't here. I sent her an email. She's awfully late. Still, there's no need to wait for her. My sister is very capricious, and we don't want the bread to get cold. I see. Well, you do have a point. And with that, we all sat down at the table. It was our usual crew. Even though Mitsuki-san's not here, again, if they were having a fight, she was certainly serious about it. I hope they could make up soon. The cups have also been warmed in advance. Ryuko-san poured the black tea from the pot. Venice has been making me into quite the gourmet. I could never go back to tea bags after this. Well then, let us eat. Let's eat. Let's eat. Let's eat. Let's eat. Coo! Pantabel was really full of energy today. Oh, your baguettes are simply divine, Riku-san. Thank you. They seem to have turned out well today. You mean some of them don't turn out well? Yes. Baguettes are simple, and as such they are unforgiving. Wow. Ruko-san tore off a piece of the loaf in her hand and gave it to Pantapel. Coo! Coo! He continued to make his coo noises as he ate. You see, even Pantapel's reaction is different. He's usually a very harsh critic. Harsh? He'll turn his nose up at failures. I wouldn't expect that from him. At first I was so clumsy. My baking couldn't be called good by any standard. Oh? You may have some lingering trauma from that time. Oh, this orange marmalade is so good. Konami-chan, were you hungry or eating so fast? No, this is just normal for me. No one is going to take it from you. You could eat it a bit more slowly. That's true, but... You have some on your cheek. Ritsuki-chan picked off the crumb, popped it into her mouth. It was a charming scene. That's right. They became friends because of the small bit of kindness that Ritsuki-chan had showed her. Konami-chan had told me that story while we were in the bath. And watching their exchange just now made the story seem all the more believable. Aside from the marmalade, there was also butter and cream and cheese laid out, so I tried some cream cheese on the top. That's good. Never had it before, but yeah, cream cheese goes well with it. French bread? Cream cheese with bagels, definitely, but with French bread, maybe. But I think you'd need a third thing. You know, maybe some nice smoked salmon or something like that to really set it off. I don't know. I never ate much in the way of French bread or cheese before coming to Venice's. More precisely, I've never eaten it. Rice was always the cheapest option after all. Oh, I do hope I can keep going here. Is the food our main selling point? Of course not. Well, you should be fine. I'm sure you'll get a big boost in tomorrow's approval ratings. I hope so. Yes, you were so wonderful, Masaya-san. Pantapel was so excited. I see. I think possible. Beg pardon? That's very poor manners, Konami. Anyway, we really need you to pass the first vote. Huh? I told you, because I want to have a proper showdown at the finale, at the grand vote at the end of the year. I'm not particularly interested in a showdown. Wanasama, this is no time to lose heart. I hope that you'll go easy on us. You are Bella Pine after all. I should say the same thing to you. Gender integration, huh? Chio rested her elbows on the table and her chin in her hands, turning her gaze towards me. They might accept Masaya himself, but getting full integration past might still be tricky. Oh, that's right. Rai-san. Yes? This might be pretty basic, but it's been something I've been wondering about. Why integration? I mean, gender integration can't be the only option for restoring the school. I think there's more basic stuff you could have tried first. So I started wondering, why integration? Well, it's the exact opposite of differentiation, and that's always a good thing. Sorry, maths joke. Actually, I don't think that counts as a joke. Maths reference. Rai-san's expression froze. Oh, did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, it isn't that. In truth, I have wondered the same thing myself. It truly was a shock. That's true. I admit it is quite a radical idea. There is a background of sorts to it. Background? Masaya-san, could you leave the table for a moment? Huh? We have something to discuss. Just us girls. So, I do beg your pardon, but would you? Yeah, sure, okay. I really am sorry. I shook my head. Just us girls, huh? Definitely sounded like a euphemism. I drained the last of my cup, said, "Thank you for the meal," and stood up. Oh, you're finally back. Oh, Ayaka-san. Where did you go without your phone? I've been waiting all day. We went to have tea in the rose garden. Didn't you get the email? Huh? She tilted her head and checked her phone. Oh, so that's what Ritsuko was emailing me about. So you were there too, Miss Aircoon? Yeah, Riku-chan said, "My sister is very capricious, so we started without you." I am not capricious. Remo was just so vague I didn't understand what it was. She flashed me the screen. Rose garden, starting now. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Right? If I'd known you were going to be there, I'd have come running. Is that another joke? Who's to say? Anyway, did you need me for something? I have a job for you. A job? Eee! What were you thinking, Ayaka-sama? Ow, 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 ow! Suddenly, I was showered with an array of deck brushes, floats and other items. But what? Everyone left. I opened my eyes timidly. The swimsuit-clad girls who'd been cleaning the pool when I first arrived had vanished without a trace. All that remained was the chaotic scattering of deck brushes and the other items they'd thrown at me. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? No, I'm okay. I see. Well then, pain, pain, fly away. As she spoke, Ayaka-san straightened up to pat the crown of my head neatly. Look, I told you it doesn't hurt. I know that. That's why I did it. Ayaka-san, well, she was the same as ever. Of course, I rather liked her playful nature. Really, what's all this about? You said to come to the pool and you'd have a job for me. I'd immediately been hit with pool paraphernalia, so I wasn't exactly sure what the situation was. Well, you know that swim class starts tomorrow, right? Yeah, they told me that before. You're not going to get to go in the pool, right? Because you've got gym class separately, so... Ah, you want to let me take a swim in secret after it's cleaned? No, I just wanted to give you a glimpse of the girls in their swimsuits. They all left before I could get a look at them. Oh, it's a joke. No, the truth is I was thinking you could perform a service, improve your image. What I mean is, they don't like cleaning the pool, even though that's the swim club's job. Yeah, I can see it seems like a pain. Yeah, hard work tires you out, and that's where our sole male steps in. Oh, I get it. You'll be earning their favour. Well, more likely extorting their favour. Anyway, I'm sure the recent incident with Ryuko will boost your reputation, but we should push a bit, just in case. Yeah, I agree. But I guess you really can't do it alone. Ayaka-san turned her eyes to the deserted pool, and after going a full year without use, it was pretty filthy. Everyone's in the rose garden, right? Yeah. Then let's ask them to help out. Nothing wrong with improving the White Lily's reputation either. Okay. Okay, wait here a minute. Huh? I think Rai-san's having a private conversation with them, but... Well, I guess they wouldn't mind you joining in. A private conversation? Well, she said, just us girls or something like that. Oh, wow, sounds interesting. So she sent you back to the dorm early? Yeah, that's right. Well, that just makes me want to visit them even more. But just us girls. Must be love stories or something. She murmured her words to herself, so I doubted she was just trying to tease me again. That's right. Just Us Girls talk probably would be about love. Or a whole bunch of other stuff. Let's face it, there are a great many things that, you know, women are not comfortable discussing with men and vice versa. You know, and that's okay. There are, you know, it's the same way there are some things I'm perfectly comfortable talking to my friends about that I would feel really weird if I was talking to my family about them. And again, there's stuff that's vice versa to that, so it's difficult to say. Love, huh? Ah, but what about me, anyway? Ah, right. We now have a choice! And this one might actually might mean something. I am right in thinking this is choice number... Yeah, this is decision number 4, and this is about part 28? No, I think this might actually be part 29. Can't remember for certain. Somewhere in that region, anyway. So, who do we like the best? Decisions, decisions, decisions. Well, there's an argument to say I should just stop this video at this point, since we're nearish to the end, and give myself 5-10 minutes to think about it. So that's probably what I'm going to do. But let's, before I do that, let's just think through our options. Rise. Chio. Ritsuko. Ritsuko? Really? Hayaka. I don't know. Honestly, this actually feels like the exact opposite of Sunrider Academy, where it's like, well, I like her, I like her, I like her, and I like her, so which one do I like the most? This one's more, I can tolerate her, she doesn't piss me off, she's incredibly boring, and she's completely insane. Which one do I think I'm less likely to regret? Yeah, sorry guys, if you haven't gathered yet, I don't really like these characters much. Too many of them are idiots. Yeah, I'm going to have a think about it and then get back to you. So, I will say thank you very much for watching this part, and I will see you in the